Hi, this is jekoligario, and welcome to another Top 10 Amazing Things About Earth. Number 10. Volcanic lightning. Recently in the Philippines, tall volcano exploded and there was some lightning in the volcano. People are shocked and alarmed. So, how does the lightning in volcano formed? This is one of the most bizarre scientific phenomena. Volcanic lightning occurs around volcano with large ash plumes, particularly during active stages of the eruption. Ash picks up so much friction that the buildup of static electricity causes lightning. The phenomena of lightning have been exquisitely recorded around several recent volcanic eruptions, including Japan's Sakurajima, Italy's Mount Etna, and Chile's Puyehue. As complicated as this phenomena might appear to be, and as difficult as it is to predict which circumstances it will and won't occur under, this is still a devastating event when it happens, but there's still some beauty to it, and we can admit it, right? Number 9. Megalodon. So, imagine this: you are swimming in the middle of ocean, and enjoying the life, when suddenly, you saw a shark, but not just a shark, a megalodon. Megalodon is a prehistoric shark that went extinct millions of years ago, so no need to worry about it the next time you go to the beach. The megalodon was a gigantic creature, but maybe not as big as you think. Going solely by the size of the teeth, some believe that the fish could grow up to 60 feet long, according to the Natural History Museum in London, while others think that about 80 feet long is more likely, according to Encyclopedia Britannica. For comparison, modern great white sharks reach lengths of 20 feet, according to Animal Diversity Web. Even larger is the whale shark, which reaches 32 feet. The longest bony fish alive is the giant oarfish, which has been known to reach up to 36 feet, according to the Florida Museum of Natural History. Fact: sharks do not have bones, their skeletons are made of cartilage. Number 8. Salar de Uyuni. Are you one of the people who likes to look at the mirror? Well, you can go to Bolivia and see the largest mirror in the world. Measuring a staggering 10,582 kilometers, Salar de Uyuni is the biggest salt flat in the world. This beautiful and otherworldly terrain serves as a lucrative extraction site for salt and lithium, the element responsible for powering laptops, smartphones, and electric cars. In addition to local workers who harvest these minerals, the landscape is home to the world's first salt hotel and populated by road-tripping tourists. The harsh beauty and desolateness of Salar de Uyuni can make for an incredible experience or a logistical nightmare. Salar means salt flat in Spanish. Uyuni originates from the Aymara language and means a pen. Uyuni is a surname and the name of a town that serves as a gateway for tourists visiting the Salar. Thus, Salar de Uyuni can be loosely translated as a salt flat with enclosures, the latter possibly referring to the islands of the Salar, or as salt flat at Uyuni. Number 7. Bioluminescent beach. Do you miss the beaches? I know that some of you wants to travel, but unfortunately we can't, so I'm just going to bring the beach to you. There is a type of beach that glows at night. Isn't it beautiful? The ocean can glow and glitter like the stars in the sky, thanks to a natural chemical process known as bioluminescence, which allows living things to produce light in their body. Marine creatures like some fish, squid, tiny crustaceans and algae produce bioluminescence to either confuse predators, attract prey or even lure potential mates. We humans can witness this natural phenomenon when there is lots of bioluminescence in the water, usually from an algae bloom of plankton. The bioluminescent sea will glow when it is disturbed by a wave breaking or a splash in the water at night. Algae bloom sea sparkle events are caused by calm and warm sea conditions. But you can see specks of bioluminescence when it is created nearby by a light-producing marine creature. Nature really can put on a stunning show. Number 6. Intelligence. How do you think, of all living organisms on the earth, human is the only one that has evolved so much when it comes to intelligence, and why some people like Albert Einstein are insanely smart? The answer might shock you. To untangle this question, we need to know more about the intelligence of our human ancestors who lived 1.8 million years ago. It was now that a new type of stone tool hit the scene and the human brain nearly doubled in size. Some researchers have suggested that this more advanced technology, coupled with a bigger brain, implies a higher degree of intelligence and perhaps even the first signs of language. Human intelligence was able to evolve to significant levels, because of the combination of increasing domination over habitat, and increasing importance of social interactions. Einstein's genius, Galiberta says, was probably due to some combination of a special brain and the environment he lived in. And he suggests that researchers now attempt to compare Einstein's brain with that of other talented physicists, to see if the brain's features were unique to Einstein himself. Number 5. Atlantis. Atlantis, a likely mythical island nation mentioned in Plato's dialogues, Timaeus, and Critias, has been an object of fascination among Western philosophers and historians for nearly 2,400 years. Plato told the story of Atlantis around 360 BC. The founders of Atlantis, he said, were half god and half human. They created a utopian civilization, and became a great naval power. Their home was made up of concentric islands separated by wide moats and linked by a canal that penetrated to the center. The lush islands contained gold, silver, and other precious metals and supported an abundance of rare, exotic wildlife. There was a great capital city on the central island. There are many theories about where Atlantis was, in the Mediterranean, off the coast of Spain, even under what is now Antarctica. Plato said Atlantis existed about 9,000 years before his own time, and that its story had been passed down by poets, priests, and others. But Plato's writings about Atlantis are the only known records of its existence. Number 4. Mermaids. There are a lot of conspiracies whether mermaids are real. Some of them says that they are from Atlantis. There are a lot of videos on the internet that says they have quote-unquote seen a mermaid, but are they real? With most of our blue planet covered by water, it's little wonder that, centuries ago, the oceans were believed to hide mysterious creatures including sea serpents and mermaids. Merfolk are, of course, the marine version of half-human, half-animal legends that have captured human imagination for ages. In some legends from Scotland and Wales, mermaids befriended, and even married humans. In the Shetland Islands, mermaids are stunningly beautiful women who live under the sea. Their hybrid appearance is temporary, the effect being achieved by donning the skin of a fish. They must be very careful not to lose this while wandering about on land, because without it they would be unable to return to their underwater realm. In folklore, mermaids were often associated with misfortune and death, luring errant sailors off course and even onto rocky shoals. Number 3. Ghost. If you believe in ghosts, you are not alone. Cultures all around the world believe in spirits that survive death to live in another realm. In fact, ghosts are among the most widely believed of paranormal phenomenon. Millions of people are interested in ghosts, and a 2013 Harris poll found that 43% of Americans believe in ghosts. The idea that the dead remain with us in spirit is an ancient one, appearing in countless stories, from the Bible to Macbeth. Belief in ghosts is part of a larger web of related paranormal beliefs, including near-death experience, life after death, and spirit communication. The belief offers many people comfort. Who does not want to believe that our beloved but deceased family members are not looking out for us, or with us in our times of need? Part of the difficulty in investigating ghosts is that there is not one universally agreed upon definition of what a ghost is. Some believe that they are spirits of the dead who for whatever reason get lost on their way to the other side. Others claim that ghosts are instead telepathic entities projected into the world from our minds. Number 2. Superstitious beliefs. The number 13, black cats, breaking mirrors, or walking under ladders, may be all the things you actively avoid. If you're like this, then you are one of the 25% people in the US who consider themselves superstitious. A superstition is any belief or behavior, based upon one's trust in luck or other irrational, unscientific, or supernatural forces. Often, it arises from ignorance, a misunderstanding of science or causality, a belief in fate or magic, or fear of that which is unknown. It is commonly applied to beliefs and practices surrounding luck, prophecy, and certain spiritual beings, particularly the belief that future events can be foretold by specific apparently unrelated prior events. In this way then, individual beliefs and experiences drive superstitions, which explains why they are generally irrational and often defy current scientific wisdom. Psychologists who have investigated what role superstitions play, have found that they derive from the assumption that a connection exists between co-occurring, non-related events. For instance, the notion that charms promote good luck, or protect you from bad luck. Number 1. Magic. Abracadabra, magic hat and cards and many more, some of that is the things you need to perform a magic trick. But did you know that there's a man who was willing to pay $1 million to anyone who could demonstrate a supernatural or paranormal ability, under agreed-upon scientific testing criteria? Out of 1,000 applied, no one has succeeded in doing so, but some believe that magic is also science. Magicians present theatrical illusions that seemingly breach the laws of the physical sciences, but they often deploy the principles of these and other sciences to create these illusions. Scientists are interested in magic because they seek to understand this unique performance art better. The relationship between science and magic is thus bidirectional. Magicians use science to create the illusion of supernatural magic, while scientists study magicians and their craft to learn more about the world around us. The most obvious science that performers use to create the illusion of magic is psychology. This science studies how we perceive the world around us and how we interpret the information we receive to our senses. Our mind is fallible in how it reconstructs the world, which gives rise to misdirection and optical illusions, which are nature's own magic tricks. Many magic tricks use the principles of mathematics to perform tricks. Number theory, topology and geometry inspire magicians to perform what they call automatic tricks. These tricks follow an algorithm with a predictable outcome. That's it for this episode. Watch this for a moment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more stories. I'll see you on the next video.